Hello tankers and tankettes. Today I'm going to look at one of my own replays, and this is actually a pretty recent one. I've had this tank less than a week as of making this video. It's German tier 5 premium, the T-25. I bought it on half off and it's been a pretty good investment. I'm not had that many battles in it so far, but I am enjoying it. As to be honest, I have done with all the mid-tier German mediums. And if you've played either the Panzer IV or the Panzer III/4, this thing is pretty similar. It's got the best speed of the three, the best, maximum speed. It's been a while since I played either the Panzer IV or the Panzer III/4. I did actually play both of them. In terms of well, the gun is basically the same. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty similar to the 75mm guns both those other tanks get. And the playstyle is basically the same. I mean, you don't really have any armour to speak of, so you have to use that mobility to full effect. And it's actually quite a nice tank. I mean, the rate of fire is comparable. It's like I said, it's the fastest of the three. Armour, well, you're not, I don't think there is any tier 5 medium that's got decent armour. So here we go. I've gone to a spot where normally you would expect heavies to go, and this is very nice matchmaking for me. I'm top tier. I've got a couple of low tier enemies, and my armour's such they probably could hurt me. In fact, the T-50 does actually get. There we go. Well, no, not that shot. There's a later shot where he does actually use some damage. But for this gun, I mean, you see the rate of fire here, and it's not massive amounts of alpha damage, but if you've played a German medium at all, you get better guns at tier 6, but this is, it's comparable. Hey, camo buddies. But, yeah, I'm being slightly stupid here, though, because like I say, this is where you expect heavies to meet up in this spot, and lo and behold, yes, there is an enemy KV-1. This is where our KV-1 should be, but he isn't. Our KV-1 in this game was not the best player. So I'm being a bit stupid because I'm trying to go head-to-head with a heavy. And again, like, any of the other tier 5 German mediums, that's kind of a stupid idea. I do get 2 shots into him, so I've basically done about as much damage to him as he has to me. But it's not really worth it. I've lost a greater percentage of my hit points than he has. So I decide, no, this is stupid, what am I doing here? And the other flank is clearly being, overrun badly. So I go back to defend as best I can, fully expecting that it'll be a futile effort, but if I can at least try and keep them away from our cap and resetting, because our KV-1 doesn't do anything this game apart from sit in the cap, pretty much. Not the best use of a heavy tank by any means. So, yeah, we see friendly 3-4 desperately trying to run away, but no. That's a really lucky shot against that Panzer IV. The gun in this is reasonably accurate. It's more suited for this kind of pop out, shoot them, run away style, and in that playstyle it's not dissimilar to a light tank. In fact, I basically, if you play the tier 5 British light tank, the Crusader, basically plays like this as well. So I'm using, they say mobility is the best armor, but no, buildings are the best armor. So I'm using buildings as best I can here. I'm using my mobility to use these as cover. Now this Stug is definitely problematic. He could cause me trouble. I can't take him alone. Fortunately, this M7 is paying attention, and that's another pretty nice tier 5 medium tank. A bit underappreciated, I think, to be honest, the M7. It's, everyone goes for the Sherman, and I think the M7 doesn't really get, you see them more now that there's actually a line coming from the M7, but they're still not that common. But that's another tank that's sort of similar playstyle, and I had a good time in mine. So between us, he's... I'm not quite sure why he's just sitting head on to that guy and not trying to get around his side. I mean, yes, he's a derp AT2 and he's not firing the heat shells, but you can use your mobility to get around. Now, I moved around there because I'm concerned about getting shot by the Churchill. And you see the Panzer IV, well, that Panzer IV wasn't paying attention. He gets plugged. Now, I'm hoping this is going to be a one-shot kill, but no. Alas not. He's also got the 6-pounder, the Churchill one, so yeah. And the Panzer IV gets that last kill, and yeah, we capped. So, yeah, our heavy... our heavy really wasn't pulling his weight there. He did get 1 kill in the end, but basically mediums carried the day in this match. And yeah, okay, this was my ace tanker game, and yes, it was a Top Gun, but I don't consider this to be really an exceptional match. It's how you should play a medium, and it's the kind of map where you can play a medium to its full potential. And I think I got ace tanker in that one because the T-25 is not that a commoner sight either, so there's probably not that much competition. On the whole, I think I like it, and the fact that the German line, you actually get 2 premium medium tanks now, the other being the Panzer IV Schmalturm, means that, you know, you can actually get some really good training on, you know, one crew, because it allows you to have 1 German medium crew and, you know, effectively have 3 daily doubles for that crew. And that, you know, if you're particularly keen on German mediums, and there are some good ones, then that kind of thing can really speed up getting those crew skills. So I will probably do a proper review of this thing at some point, but I just wanted to show you guys this game. And like I said, it's only been a few days, but I am liking this thing. So if you liked this, you can indeed like the video. Leave a comment, or you can even subscribe. I have a Facebook page, which I'm sort of remembering to mention from time to time. And of course, stay tuned for more.